How's it going, family? The powerful I am, 50 the mystic. Today we're going a bit deeper. It's getting interesting now. We're getting into Genesis 32, verse 26. And he said, Let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. He's asking for the faith of blessing. Even in your struggles, when you're breaking through, never forget to ask for the blessing at the end of it all. Because the scripture in itself illuminates the inner journey of transformation. When the mysterious being says, Let me go, for the day breaks, it symbolizes the moment when darkness gives way to light. Darkness represents the hidden parts of the self, emotional struggle, shadow work, and the realm of internal conflict. Dawn symbolizes revelation, truth, clarity, and the emergence of higher consciousness. The being's words reflect the natural progression of spiritual encounters. Transformation begins in darkness, but must be sealed in the presence of light itself. The request to be released suggests that the internal struggle has reached its peak. This is the moment when the old identity begins to loosen its grip. However, Jacob refuses to let go. His refusal represents the determination of the soul to extract meaning from its struggle. Why did I have to go through this? What is the lesson that I was made to learn through it all? However, Jacob, through it all, refuses to let go. Always. Because Jacob becomes the image of a person who refuses to leave a painful season until they have gained the wisdom and growth hidden within it. What was this season teaching you? He embodies the principle that struggle becomes sacred when it's met with purpose itself. Jacob's declaration, I will not let you go unless you bless me, symbolizes the moment when a person claims their transformation. The blessing represents identity, alignment, and a shift into a higher version of oneself. Jacob is saying that he will not leave this encounter until it produces a new state of being. This represents spiritual maturity in itself. Instead of trying to escape difficulty, he demands that the difficulty give birth to purpose. This verse shows that every struggle contains a blessing, every night contains a revelation, and every confrontation with the self carries the seed of transformation itself. Jacob teaches that destiny belongs to those who refuse to release their struggle until it has given them new identity. It's beautiful in itself, because it reflects a deep psychological process unfolding within the human mind itself. And the mysterious being says, Let me go, for the day breaks. It mirrors the moment when internal conflict reaches a point of clarity. Night symbolizes the subconscious mind, where buried emotions, inner turmoil, and unresolved memory patterns reside. Dawn represents the conscious awareness, insight, and the emergence of understanding. The request to be released reflects the moment when a breakthrough is ready to surface. It mirrors how. During profound emotional processing, the mind reaches a point where hidden content rises into conscious awareness. And Jacob's refusal through it all to release the being reflects a crucial psychological principle. Transformation requires active engagement. Growth does not happen by avoiding the struggle, but by leaning into it with intention. Jacob's determination mirrors the mind's commitment to extract meaning from emotional conflict. In therapy terms, this is the moment a person refuses to suppress or escape discomfort, facing those shadows, those that you have left in the closet for so long. Instead, they hold on to the experience until it produces insight. The demand for a blessing symbolizes the mind's quest for integration. A blessing in psychological terms is a shift in identity, a new narrative, a healed self-concept, or a restructured pattern of belief. Jacob is asking not just for relief from the struggle, but for transformation through it. This reflects the neurological process of rewiring. The brain does not simply release old patterns, it replaces them with new ones created through conscious engagement. The breaking of a day mirrors neurobiological illumination. After wrestling through emotional tension, the brain often produces sudden clarity, similar to a dawn-like moment where everything becomes understandable. This moment represents cognitive integration with the subconscious and conscious mind aligned. This verse captures the moment. Internal struggle becomes power, purposeful, and identity begins to shift at the deepest psychological level. Because it's beautiful, because it reflects several core principles found in nature and cosmic law. When the mysterious being says, "Let me go for the day breaks," mirrors the universal cycle that governs all of life itself. Darkness must eventually give way to light. Look at even in nature, day and night. Eventually, darkness has to give way to light. Because you see, in nature, every night ends in dawn. Every season of stillness leads to renewal. And every struggle in the wilderness produces clarity at sunrise. Dawn is the cosmic symbol of truth emerging, illusions dissolving, and hidden realities being revealed. The being's request expresses the law that what operates in darkness cannot remain when the light of understanding appears. Jacob's refusal to let go reflects another natural principle. Nature rewards persistence. Rivers carve stone, not through force but through consistency. Plants break through soil through steady pressure. Animals survive through relentless determination. Jacob represents the same natural resilience. He embodies the law that transformation belongs to those who hold on until the process is complete, not those that quit midway through the process and then question, "Where is my blessing?" He embodies the law that transformation belongs to those who hold on until the process is finally complete. The cosmic order, those who persist through the night receive the wisdom of the dawn. The demand for a blessing reflects cosmic law of exchange. Nothing is taken without something being given. When nature takes the seed, it gives a tree. When fire clears a forest, the soil becomes more fertile. When pressure breaks a rock, crystals form. Jacob understands intuitively that if he has endured the struggle, it must yield something in return. This is the law of spiritual reciprocity. Every struggle contains a gift. Every challenge contains insight, and every dark night contains the seed of new identity. The breaking of the day aligns with the law of revelation. Light exposes truth, aligns energy, and initiates new cycles. Jacob demands that this moment become the birth of his next phase. Nature confirms that dawn always follows endurance. It's beautiful because this is a powerful lesson for anyone walking through a difficult, painful, or transformative season. When the mysterious being says, "Let me go for the day breaks," it reflects moments in life when struggle reaches its climax. There are times when you are close to breakthrough, but everything in you feels pressure to stop, give up, or walk away. The moment just before the dawn is always the hardest. This verse teaches that internal battles intensify right before clarity arrives. Jacob's response shows the mindset required to step into your next level. He says, "I will not let you go unless you bless me." This is one of the most important attitudes you can adopt in your own personal growth journey. Jacob refuses to let the struggle end without gaining something from it. Hey, you gotta push through. So, you gotta see. This means refusing to leave a painful season empty-handed instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" You ask, "What is it trying to give me, teach me, breaking me, or building me?" Jacob's determination teaches that transformation requires participation. You must hold on to your process long enough to extract wisdom, clarity, and direction. Many people walk away from their breakthrough because they let go just too soon. We've heard many of these stories where people just gave up just before their breakthroughs. And then they become those people that talk about what could have been. They release the struggle when it becomes uncomfortable, not realizing the blessing was moments away. This verse calls you to stay engaged until the struggle yields its purpose. The breaking of the day symbolizes that relief, clarity, and change will come, but only after you persist through the night. This teaches perseverance, emotional courage, and spiritual endurance. Hold on, refuse to let go, demand purpose from every challenge. The blessing is often hidden inside the very thing you're fighting through. Remember that, always, and persevere and push through. And then in the next segment, we're covering Genesis 32, verse 27. And it says, "And he said unto him, What is thy name? And he said, Jacob." He's about to get a whole new identity soon. Until next time, family, don't forget to like and subscribe.